Hello, everyone. So, I'm going to be talking about the process I use to complete all three of my audits. So, to give you some background information, the account that I decided to write my three-page paper about my main business is Stanley Security, and then there are two competitors. Consisted of ADT and Allegiance Security. So, the readings this week we did they were very helpful in deciding on what tactics I wanted to use to do my audits. The main one I used was the Hootsuite site. I thought that was really a great one, and it gave you a lot of steps to maximize your audit. So the first step I took on Stanley's account was tracking down all their social media accounts. They ended up having 9 different accounts in America, United Kingdom, Canada, Amsterdam, Belgium, Ireland, France, Spain, and they had a wholesale monitor page. And I come to find out that they had all these social media pages, and not all of them were active. They've had plants that shut down in the recent years, and some that I saved in my paper they haven't posted in a few years. So, and then the second step I took was talking about how making sure each account is complete and on brand. So with that, I just kind of dove right into their accounts, talking about if their bios were good, if their handles, like how their handles were spelt out, like their handles were good. They matched each country, like this it's Stanley Security Canada, which is very easy to read. All accounts did have their main website linked to their page, which is very helpful for potential customers. One thing that I found that I didn't like on their Twitters is they had no pinned posts. And I think a pinned post is important because when you click on the social media account and you start scrolling through their posts, that's the first thing that you're going to see. And one thing that I found interesting is that they're a billion-dollar company, but their main Twitter page isn't even verified. And another thing that I found is, or another step that I used to audit was identifying their best posts. One of their biggest issues is how they're a billion-dollar company, but they don't have a big audience on social media. When I was scrolling through their posts from couple years worth, they didn't have a post more than 7 likes, and you'd think with a billion-dollar company you would have more likes. And then the other reading, I like that using their methods to audit too as well. The Sumo website. This is where I got a lot of my information. Was they have like a very easy way to audit a social media account, and it starts with like their Instagram. They put a picture up there. They talk about their handle, their audience size, how many followers they have, their bio link, which is obviously go to their website. Their profile pic is new another brand, which they did well. They had their company logo on there. Yeah, and their bio. The reason I didn't like their bio is because they didn't have like a mission statement in there. On their Instagram, I think it would help if they had something about the work they do, like they're here to provide the best security to a company. And on their Facebook page wasn't very good as well. I think it's kind of outdated. Which, it's okay not to have a great Facebook post because I think Facebook's also dying out. Twitter is definitely the main one that companies should strive for their best on for their social media pages. And their Facebook, it was alright. I mean, their bio was good. They had their address listed. They had a live chat available, which is good. But a common thing with all their accounts is they have limited posts. They don't post a lot or about anything. So how I audited their competitors is I used the Sumo method. I looked at their Twitters, their Instagrams, and their Facebooks, and just sought out basic information. Their audience size, their branding, how they post, what they post. And a common thing I've seen in the security business is nobody's social media posts are great. Except for ADT, they did a really good job on how they work their social media. So overall, that's how I audited the social media accounts. I used the the Sumo reading that we had this week and the Hootsuite.